Hello everyone, this is Lord X of X Mario's, and today, sorry about delaying the Amnesia, the Dark Descent stream. I've been having trouble trying to find out which recording software I can use to get it on tape. I'm thinking about Fraps, I'm not sure. I might need to get some more monies before I can do that. I need to get more monies, but anyway, this is my Xbox, as you can see, my little cog helmet guy. I'm gonna make him dizzy real quick. Well, you can't see him. Anyway, we're gonna stop lollygagging. We're gonna play Spongebob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom, which miraculously somehow works on my 360. I don't know how. I mean, like, if you haven't played Xbox, and holy crap, whoa. Okay, that happens. Anyway, if you haven't played Xbox games, then you'll know that, like, on certain, consoles, like 360, well, actually, just on the 360, certain Xbox games won't work, like Star Wars Battlefront. The first Star Wars Battlefront won't work on this, and that's a little weird, because this works instead of instead of Star Wars Battlefront. It's like somebody at, like, freaking Microsoft was like, no, this Star Wars Battlefront's gotta go, but keep that SpongeBob! That was my favorite game! But anyway, enough making a bad overuse. Well, not really overuse. Enough making stupid jokes. We're gonna watch the intro.
Welcome to Bikini Bottom, a normally peaceful undersea sanctuary. Today, it will be transformed into a theater of pure horror, wherein our little yellow friend will play the starring role.
Today is the big day. I have devised an ingenious plan to finally steal the Krabby Patty formula. And if Bikini Bottom happens to get demolished in the process, oh well. With my brand new Duplicatotron 3000, I'll clone an army of robots that will wreak mayhem and destruction at my command. One last review of the checklist. Let's see. Item number 1, is Plankton a genius? Answer yes. Okay, checklist complete. Throw in the switch.
Probably would have been a good idea to flip the obey switch, wouldn't it? But, whatever.
Hang on. I want to get a photo for my scrapbook. Hey, hello? What do you think you're doing?
Right now, a Chumbucket helmet would probably be pretty useful.
Wait, but I'm your master! I made you! No! No! Oh, my good China!
And so, presumably, Plankton was murdered.
Another perfect day playing robots and racehorses.
Yeah, only I keep getting the racehorses and the robots mixed up.
Wouldn't it be great if we had real robots to play with, Patrick? I'd name mine Robo Jr. or Zorlon or maybe Frankie.
Yeah, these unreal robots are getting boring. Hey, what if we put the robots in here?
Oh, how shellfish of you.
Shut up.
It's not just any shell. It's my magic wishing shell.
Wow, that's great, Patrick.
So we put the toy robots in here.
Okay.
Then we say the magic wishing words and shake the magic wishing shell.
Okay.
Then we go to sleep, and in the morning, we'll have real robots to play with!
But, Patrick, aren't we going to say the magic wishing words?
No.
You already did!
So, okay is the magic wishing word?
It used to be Alakazama Alabala Wiesna Tikitana Fushbar Griddle Bits von Wiederschnauzer, but I kept forgetting it.
I'll give anybody a cookie who can post that in the comments.
Sure. Last week, I only had one big cookie crumb and I was really hungry. So I put my cookie crumb in the magic wishing shell. Then I said the magic wishing word and shook it. And in the morning, I had lots of little cookie crumbs.
Patrick, I proclaim that tomorrow is going to be the best day ever.
Good night, SpongeBob.
Good night, Patrick.
The next morning.
Gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with... Whoa! Gary, did you do that?
Bad Gary.
Yeah, Gary. It sure looks like we're in a doozy of a pickle. I think I'm gonna have to learn a lot in order to fix this mess.
Alright.
What a fantastic idea! These signs will provide important tips to help me out. How do I read the signs?
You gotta be kidding me. You need to learn how to read a sign?
Oh, okay. Press this button to read the signs.
Yeah, next we're gonna have to teach you how to breathe. Oh no, wait. You're a water animal. Never mind.
So if I want to come back and talk to you again, just walk up to you and press this button. I'd better get started now, Gary. I think that this is going to be a very long day.
Yeah, you telling me you have to learn how to do everything. Anyway, SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. We start in SpongeBob's house, which is surprisingly large. Much larger than the actual TV show, actually. Anyway, to get through these doors, we need shiny things, which we can find in the kitchen, so we're gonna go in the kitchen. But first, we're gonna trigger a cutscene.
Breaking news! Bikini Bottom residents have been attacked by a raging torrent of robot horror!
So much for fixing this quietly.
Authorities are not sure who is responsible for unleashing the mechanical menaces, but they have assured us that the person is in big, big trouble.
Uh-oh.
Did I say big trouble? I meant so enormous that it's hard to comprehend trouble. We'll keep you posted as this tragic story unfolds. Tragically, we're sure.
Hooray! Oh, yeah, no shit. Of course the door is locked. Anyway, these are the shiny things I was talking about. They're like coins in Mario, or rupees in Legend of Zelda. They're basically the currency of this game. They're basically pulled out of the blue. I don't think a shiny object has ever been mentioned in the freaking show, except they're, like, supposed to be the clouds in the show. Anyway, red ones are only worth 1. Yellow ones are worth 2.
A note from Mr. Krabs! And it even smells sweaty, just like him.
Oh my gosh, you have to hear this. This is not Mr. Krabs' voice at all. Just listen.
Ahoy there, SpongeBob! As a faithful crew member of the Krusty Krab, you've been, promoted to head shiny object collector.
He sounds like he's 60 now.
Wow! A promotion!
He's probably older than that in the show, but shut up.
That's right, a promotion! So what this here new job entails is you collecting all these shiny objects that the robots are leaving behind and bringing them to me. Now stop seahorsing around and get busy collecting.
So, yep, this is a collector.
Myself
Come on.
a snack, but there's no time!
Okay. Let's have everything interrupt me. Okay. 38. That should be enough to open most of the doors in my house. Heck, I have enough to open the freaking spatula door. Anyway, SpongeBob's bathroom, blah blah blah. You can actually tilt the camera while you're, reading signs and stuff, which is actually a little bit cool, I guess. I don't know. It's not really noteworthy. Okay. I've collected 60 of these things, but I'm gonna explore the rest of the house, because I'm going for completion. As much completion as I can, at least.
Maybe a little bounce on the old bed.
Alright. Bounce on the bed. Anyway, SpongeBob may jump by pressing the A button. Really. Pressing the A button while SpongeBob is in mid-jump will cause him to double jump for extra height. But SpongeBob can only double jump once per jump. Okay, well, let's explore the rest of his, room. Oh, and by the way, watch this. This is a pair of SpongeBob's underwear. SpongeBob will lose a pair of underwear every time he gets hit by a robot or touches dangerous objects or surfaces. Like this. The game will deliberately throws a safe on you during a cutscene. And yes, it's possible to kill yourself doing that. Once SpongeBob has lost all of his underwear, he must start that area over again. SpongeBob may get back underwear he has lost by collecting additional pairs along the way. SpongeBob starts out by wearing 3 pairs of underwear. There are special pairs of golden underwear hidden in Bikini Bottom, which, if found, will allow SpongeBob to wear more than 3 pair at a time, blah blah blah. You can check how many you have by pressing the black button, but there's no black button on my controller. So I think it's RB. Yes, it's RB. Anyway, we're gonna go into the attic, I think? Yes.
This is where I keep all my old comic books.
Anyway, there's a lot of signs in here. So yeah, it tells you that you can keep track of that, but you already knew that. Press the X button to, like, do the bubble spin, which is your main attack, and we're gonna jump up here, and we're gonna collect some crap, and we're gonna break these things. These are tikis. Tikis are basically just crates that if you break them open, they frickin' give you stuff, like shiny objects. I think they just give you shiny objects, but I'm not sure. If you break certain tikis on certain levels, then you can get, like, golden spatulas, which I mentioned are the MacGuffin of this game, I guess you could say. Okay. These things, you can only get them with a bubble bash attack, which is used by pressing the Y button. So you, like, you don a little Viking helmet made out of bubbles, and you just sort of straight up. And no, you can't really use this to, like, sequence break, because blah blah blah. You can't really use it to sequence break because you can only jump straight up in the air. It's actually not as high. I think it's not higher. I think it's a little bit higher than your double jump, but I don't know. Anyway, now we have to do this puzzle thing here because I feel like it. Come on. Come on, got it. Okay, let's do it. There. This should not be as hard as it is. I hate bad physics. I hate games where you have to, like, freaking push physics objects when there's no, like, animation for pushing. It just, like, sort of rolls along your path. Anyway, looks like we got a little timed mission going on. It's not really that hard. And once you're done with it, you get a sock! Yeah, I know. Sock. It's kind of weird. You actually have to give these to Patrick, and if you give him 10 of them, you get a golden spatula. It's like the blue coins in Super Mario Sunshine, to emphasize.
It shines!
Anyway, we're going back down here and depositing the rest of the shinies into the doors so that I can move on. Get out of my house, which is locked for some reason. Well, technically it's locked because of the robots, but whatever. Anyway, these are the golden spatulas, like I said. Yeah! I actually got something done! Anyway, we're running out of the house now. One thing I like about this game is loading screens aren't that long.
Ah, there's nothing like the sounds of your own neighborhood.
Go away, SpongeBob. You're polluting my thinking space.
Trying to steal the Krabby Patty formula again, eh, Plankton? Well, you won't get away with it.
I've got bigger fish to fry. I've got to figure out how to regain control of the chum bucket from those robots.
Where did they come from?
Where? I don't know. Not for me, though, that's for sure. They just showed up out of nowhere and started calling me rude names and throwing things. They even bent all my spoons. I love those spoons like they were my children.
That's terrible.
Oh, won't you help me stop them? Before they bend all my forks?
Not the forks! Of course I'll help. But wait, I'm supposed to collect a whole lot of golden spatulas.
Golden spatulas, eh? SpongeBob, if you can get me back into the chum bucket, I'll give you a bucket full of golden spatulas. In your dreams.
You've got a deal.
In your dreams. Well, that's not gonna be like a preview for any level that's soon to come. Anyway,
It's shiny.
let's see. We have to go to Jellyfish Fields first because that's the only unlocked level. It's the sort of, not really tutorial level, but it's the easy level.
Hey, SpongeBob! I just dropped by to give you a bubble.
Yeah, as you can see, even like minor characters from the series, even Bubble Buddy, he was only mentioned in one episode. It was an early one, but
Bubble
yeah,
Buddy.
they're in this game too.
You see, you're going to need to learn some new bubble-blowing moves if you're going to journey to the 9th dimension and defeat the giant monkey man.
But all I need to do is figure out how to get rid of these robots.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I've been in the soap bottle a little too long. Where were we?
Something about new bubble moves?
Right! Press this button and you'll launch yourself straight up in the air with bubble power that defeats anything that is directly above you. Try it out!
I already knew that, but whatever. Might as well get all these shiny things. And I think the shiny things reset once you go out of an area. Anyway, there's another part of Bikini Bottom, which I can't access yet because I don't have 15 golden spatulas. Sounds like a ludicrous amount, but it's not that. It's not that much. Anyway, Goo Lagoon. I hate that level. I don't even know why. I guess it's just because I naturally hate levels covered in water. Ooh, it's another sock, and Patrick's standing.
Hey, Patrick. Nice sock.
What sock?
The one you're standing on.
Oh, that one. It's lost.
Well, if that one's lost, where are your other socks?
Oh, they're more lost. A bunch of robots came through here and stole my whole sock collection. I could use some help getting them back.
Sure thing, Patrick. What are best friends for?
Okay, then. For every 10 socks you bring back to me, I'll give you a golden turkey baster.
You mean spatula?
Bless you.
Yep. Socks. One of the main collectibles in this game is a sock. I don't know. Anyway, if you break multiple tikis in a row, you get a little combo. Anyway, we'll go into these houses because they actually contain good stuff in them.
Sometimes
But first, we're gonna do this.
Most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
I think there's another switch over there that I have to hit first. There's a golden spatula on top of Spongebob's house, and there's actually a golden pair of underwear up here, which is useful.
Now I can wear 4 pairs of underwear. This is great.
Yeah! The game constantly reminds you of the controls, which is kind of annoying, but you'll get over it. Anyway, what was I saying about combos? Oh yeah, if you break enough tikis in a row, then you start a combo, and the more tikis you break, the more shiny things you get. Like, if you break, like, 8 tikis in a row, you'll get, like, a very large amount of shiny things, I guess. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and get the spatula over with. Yeah! While I'm at it, I might as well collect the rest of the spatulas in this.
SpongeBob, this flapping
Dang
robot
it.
crisis is making the Krusty Krab lose money like a sinking ship. No money means no more Krusty Krab. No more Krusty Krab means no more fry cooking for you.
No more fry cooking?
But because you're gullible, I'm gonna help you out. And of course make a small profit in return. I've got a few golden spatulas that I'll be willing to trade to you for some of those shiny objects.
You will?
Of course. What are employers for? Besides, them shiny objects is worth lots of money. Your treasure chest's looking a bit light, boy. Do you think I've got bilge water on the brain? I ain't running a charity here. Come back when you've got enough shiny objects to trade.
I think I get the point. I'm cheap as hell. You don't have to make fun of me about it. Anyway, let's go to Squidward.
First, those stupid robots ruined a perfectly relaxing mud bath this morning, and now you show up. Can my day get any more dreary?
It's good to see you too, Squidward.
I am so sorry, Squidward. Patrick and I were just playing a game and...
Oh, I correct myself. I should have known that whole robot problem involved both of you.
Squidward, I don't know what to do. How can I fix everything?
Why don't you move to another town? That should help out more than enough. Move to another town. I cracked me up. But seriously, just jump around like an idiot. That should at least make me smile.
So yeah, the only thing you gotta do in this place is jump around like 5 times or something. And it annoys the crap out of him, and then it does this.
Okay, just stop jumping, will you? If you take this golden spatula, will you please go away?
See, Squidward? I knew that you could help me out. You're the best.
Don't touch me.
Yes, I got a golden spatula for jumping around like an idiot for like 15 seconds. Anyway, we'll just vandalize the rest of his house because, as you know, vandalizing stuff in other people's houses actually nets you a good reward. A sock! Must have been hidden in his moose head or something. Then mysteriously floated into his window. I don't know. Anyway, I think we need to visit Patrick's house, that's right. Just into Patrick's house. Okay, there's not much to take note of here, and I destroy his sofa, and that gives me a sock. I don't know. This game is weird. Yeah, sometimes you have to jump on the tikis before actually, you know, breaking them to get more shiny objects. Okay, this music is haunting me. I'm gonna get out of here. Okay, well, as you can see, the tikis actually reset once you walk out of an area, so I'm just gonna break them over again. I don't think I've ever gone into detail about the shiny objects. Red ones are